What up, guys? I'm out here at the University of Alabama today. We're with Garrett Wood, the Director of Recruiting Operations. Garrett, thank you for having us out today.
Yeah, thanks for being out here. Roll Tide.
We're gonna get started out here on the field. First question that I have for you is, what makes this stadium home to Alabama baseball?
I think the biggest thing is the right field Ragers. So as you'll see out in right field, we have the platform out there. About 1,500 to 2,000 students can fit out there. Just a super cool area for those fans to engage. Yeah, the atmosphere is really cool. There'll be a lot of tailgating and stuff that takes place out behind left field. Fans get here super early. Cool environment. Up to 6,000 to 7,000 fans here on a home weekend. Just a cool place to play.
What do you guys do to keep the field in top-notch condition during the season?
We have a grounds crew that takes care of that. They do a great job. They work strictly baseball most of the season in the spring, other sports in the fall, but they're out here every day taking care of it for us.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Will Warwick. I'm the Assistant Athletic Training Fellow here at the University of Alabama. Yeah, so we have a pretty good staggered schedule with our position players and pitchers. Most of the time these guys come in, if they need anything, 30 to 45 minutes beforehand, and they're able to get anything they need done. They can do hot tub beforehand and then cold tub after practice is over with. So in here, mostly we use a lot of the hot and cold tub. We also use a lot of heat and Mark Pro, which is just kind of gets the blood flowing, gets the guys ready to go. And in here, especially with baseball athletes, we like to do a lot of soft tissue massage. So just really getting our hands on the athletes so that we can ask them how they feel, and we can actually feel ourselves how they're feeling tight and anything that may come up throughout the day. Shifted everything around in here right before season started, and we actually had space to put this mini golf. So during rain delays, setting up a full course, we would take this, have this be hole one, move into the locker room, set up some cups and stuff, and do some mini golf. So
all right, we're out here in the team meeting room now. So how often does the team utilize this room?
We meet in here every single day before practice, especially early in the fall, not as much in the spring. But at least 4 to 5 times a week throughout the course of the fall. It's a lot of like going over our pillars, what we believe, kind of our approach to playing the game, how we act outside the field, all of that good stuff. And in the spring, it's more scouting report based, watching videos, stuff like that.
All right, we're right outside the indoor facility here at University of Alabama. We're here with Ian Petrutz. Ian, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
All right, let's head inside right now.
Let's do it.
All right, if you want to just start out, just tell me a little bit about the layout of this indoor facility.
I love the openness, the high ceilings. Usually when we're hitting, we'll pull this middle net back, and it's just one big open area. Back there, we have our weight room. So in the mornings, we'll come in here, get our lift in, and then most of the guys will go eat breakfast, and we'll come right back for hitting.
So if you were to pick, what is kind of your favorite part of the whole facility in here?
Probably the weight room, just the access to it. Having it at the field is awesome. Just the ease and the convenience of being able to come in here, go to dining hall, eat breakfast or eat lunch, then come in here and get a lift is second to none.
So what would you say are some of the kind of main advantages this kind of sets this training facility apart from others?
Like I said, with the openness of the cages and all that, we're able to get a lot of good flight data and just like feedback. So we'll usually set up some hack attacks, a big hack and a mini hack, and we'll do foam ball stuff. If we're preparing for a Friday night guy who has like a riding heater and like a sharper slider, we'll have one cage as like a foam ball slider, and then the other cage will be a foam ball heater, simulating the angle. Coach Price is one of the best strength coaches in the country, hands down, there's no doubt about it. And just the stuff he's able to do with us in here, the movements he's able to do, translating like directly with Coach Papio, our hitting coach, and working together to put together the best plan for us.
I see all these cubbies on the wall here. What's going on right here?
Yeah, so basically this is my locker. So we have these laundry loops, and when we're done practice or done doing whatever we have for the day, we'll throw our laundry on a loop and kind of just toss it right in here. Right in that chute, and then it'll get washed. Our managers are fantastic with the turnaround time, so give them no less than 12 hours and it'll be right here. You come in, grab your stuff, and then head straight to the locker room.
So behind us right here, there's this awesome screen, kind of really stands out when you're walking down this hallway. What does this mean to you guys?
So that's basically the path towards greatness. Greatness ends in Omaha, and that's the goal of this program, and it's not just to get there once every 10-year kind of thing. It's a how do we get to the point where we're making it to Omaha every single year and giving ourselves a chance to play for a national championship. And then on the wall we have the 3 pillars: toughness, ownership, and grit, and that's kind of what embodies our program and what we try to strive for every day.
So we're in the locker room right now. Obviously every high school baseball player's dream is to end up in a locker room like this.
Besides the player lounge, this is where we spend a lot of time together. And because of what the cleat room offers, we have so much room in our locker, and we try to keep it nice and organized, smelling good, and that's kind of the main priority in here. If you just like come over and look at a locker, this was a shared locker, which there's only about 4 of them. Guys like to hang their loot on this bar here, and then we get a bunch of hangers. In the season, we'll have like 15 to 20 hangers. And then you open the drawer and we have a lot of space just for extra stuff. We like to put our bags down there. It's the best place for them. We'll go like hats and glove in here, and then cleats up here, and in the season, it looks a little bit better than this emptiness, but.
All right, let's head to the team lounge. All right, so we're out here in the team lounge right now. What does this team lounge mean to your team culture?
It kind of means everything, just on the basis of this is where we spend the most time besides the field. Guys in between classes are always out here, just chilling in here, playing video games, playing pool, playing ping pong. Guys taking naps, getting recovery in with the Normatex that we have. And before practice, after practice, before games, after BP, this is pretty much the hangout spot, and this is where most of the time is spent.
What is the most popular part of the team lounge?
Probably the pool table. That's where the most competition is. We probably compete a little bit harder on that thing than we do on the baseball field.
So this part right here is probably my personal favorite part of this team lounge because I am a big fan of uniforms. Do you want to talk a little bit about the uniform combos that you guys rock?
Yeah, so my personal favorite uniform is the all white. I always mess with like our outfitters, like when we're out there, I say, dang guys, we look like angels in the outfield, like quite literally. Second to this, the road gray script Alabama is my second favorite, and then this was like our midweek uniform. I think the block Alabama went undefeated this year.
So obviously being a Nike school, you guys really get hooked up with just about anything and everything you could imagine. Talk about these shoes that you guys get to rock.
Yeah, so these are just 3 pairs of a bunch of shoes that we get throughout the year. This shoe in a different color combination was our travel shoe this year. We get these as like kind of like a workout shoe for like our running days, conditioning days. And then this shoe was like our travel shoe for the fall, kind of just lifestyle shoe for class and stuff like that.
So over here on the wall, we got the mission of Alabama baseball printed out right on the wall here. What does this mean to your team?
Yeah, so kind of like what I was talking about outside with the 3 pillars, toughness, ownership, and grit. The mission is something that lays wholehearted to us, and that's why it's right here, because this is where we spend the most time, and this is something we see every day. And that's kind of Coach Vaughn's statement every single day is not just on the field, but off the field, how can we create leaders of men? Everybody comes together and encompasses just a winning culture. Doing that on the field and off the field, just dominating all aspects of life.
All right, we are in the mudroom right now. What is the primary function of this room?
Basically to keep dirt out of the locker room, and it does a fantastic job. Guys just before practice sit down on the benches and throw their cleats on real quick, or take them out to the field and throw them on the bench. And then right after practice, take them off and just throw them right in a cubby or right here on the ventilator. So basically, you throw your cleats right in here after practice, and these little tubes just shoot air, keeps them smelling good and not wet. So like if you have a wet day, these things will be dry in 2 hours, which is awesome.
So we're over here just across the street in the sports science facility. Right here, this is what you're seeing is a couple different pools with a couple different treadmills. The one over on the other side, we can raise up out of the water and have our athlete walk directly on them and go straight down, and it just kind of gives them a little running at with less gravity, and they're able to move through the water. We also have another treadmill here and also a massage jet here, and we can actually come over here and use these for any guy that we're trying to return to injury faster. So right over here, mainly what we use at baseball, we're able to set up these guys' times through an app, and mainly through us. They can text or call us and let us know that they want to come do cryotherapy. So what you have here is a cryotherapy chamber. So this is basically just cuts the time of using the cold tub in half. So where in the cold tub you'd be in there from 5 to 8 minutes, here you're only hopping in for 2 to 3 minutes at a time, and it's really just going in, hop in the left side, go straight into the right side, and it's just a full body flush and recovery.
Yeah, we're in the football indoor here. We'll use this space not very often. When we do, it's just bad weather, rainy days, we'll come in here, play catch, pitchers will use it. We'll do some team defense stuff in here. Yeah, so we're now at the weight room. This is where our guys will do our team lifts at. We have a satellite weight room at baseball that we use for smaller lifts. But when we lift as a team, our strength coach will take them over here. This is where these guys get the opportunity to work out every day, which is really cool.